So the chief considers that we human beings, we are just a part of the web of life, okay, a single strand in the web of life, because like I said, we depend on animals and animals depend on plants, and the chain goes on and on. So we have to know that we don't have ownership of this land, but we are just a part of it, okay? We belong to the part of nature, and not that nature belongs to us, but we belong to nature. If we have ownerships, so also it's the same with the animals. Even the animals has the same right, okay, like we have. They should also have, the animals should also have ownership over this land, but the white did not understand the real meaning, and that was the reason why the chief wanted to explain everything to them through this letter. Now, if you can refer to page number 111 in the second last paragraph, we are now here. I am going to speak something from the second last paragraph, okay? So here, first of all, listen to the explanation, then you can refer to your textbook. Now, the chief said that what is development if one cannot hear the sound of the whippoorwill and the smell, and the smell of the pinon tree, okay? Here, pinon tree, like pinon pine. In a textbook, you can see the word pinon pine. Now, pinon pine, in other words, we can say the pine nut. Okay, this tree is called the pine nut, which is also the tree of the state tree of the American. Okay, and whippoorwill is a bird. Okay, so according to the chief, he says that what is the use of this development if we cannot hear the sound of the whippoorwill, and if we cannot smell the scent of the pine tree, okay, which is the state tree of the American. Now here, I have presented a picture of the bird whippoorwill and the tree for your knowledge. Here in the picture, you can see on the left hand side is the whippoorwill, the bird, and on the right hand side you can see the state tree of the American, okay, of America. Okay, so this is a state tree of it's a state tree of the New Mexico. Okay, so these two are the birds, these two pictures which you can see is the one the chief is referring to. Okay, so here what he says, so he wanted to let the American know, okay, he wanted to let the white people, white American, that is the advanced group of people, to know that the tree which they considered to be a very important tree in their life, there is no point of development if these important trees and the birds, okay, and these birds is at the point of danger. Okay, when these trees and these birds which this white people finds it important are at danger, then what is the use of this development? He said all these developments should bring peace in one's life, okay, in the process of development. But what happens in the process of development, these animals' lives are at danger and they are disturbed. Okay, so he said, what is the point of shooting a buffalo, okay, who is just running around, and you wanted to protect a horse? So here he is bringing out the difference. Okay, see, a horse and a buffalo, it's an animal only, both are same, right? So the chief wanted to say, what is the use of protecting a horse and killing a buffalo? What is the difference between these two animals? They have equal breed. Both these animals have equal breed, and they have equal life. And that is the reason we should value all animals together. And the red man also considers the trend. Okay, so here for the red people, since they are savage people, since they do not belong to the cities and towns, so for them they consider the trend to be a black smoking horse. Okay, in the letter, even the chief has even mentioned the trend as a black smoking horse. Now this part you will find it when you go reading in your textbook. Okay, and destroy, what is the use to bring a black smoking horse and destroy the rest of the wildlife and the creatures that lives in the forest? He wants to let everyone to know the real meaning of what he feels about nature and what nature really means to us. It is not just about his feelings for nature, but it is his understanding. Okay, it is the fact that he wants to show it to the white, because this why people are so busy engrossed in their own work of development that they do not see anything beyond that, and that was the reason which worried him the most. So with this, we have come to the end of today's topic. In the next class, again, we will continue from page number 1.